Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for August 25th, 2022. This is for Aries, last shuffle for Aries. Aries, oh gosh, when we have peace and we have consciousness of lack, of course, this could be read in many different ways. But I'm seeing it as, of course, you could be like, well, you know what, you're lacking peace right now. Doesn't necessarily mean that, though. What this could honestly mean is that even though you feel like you're lacking something or there's something missing from your life, you're the everything that you're doing, you're just trying to make your peace with that, right? And it kind of looks like that, really. Like, I'm trying to make my peace with the fact that, you know what, I may have gone down a path thinking that maybe the money was worth something, working for something or going after some sort of path or something, and then it's like you realize that this is not it. Like all money is not good money kind of thing. And it may be that you're getting a second chance at going in a different direction. The judgment oftentimes is about a second chance, but Seven of Cups and the Lovers here, you're making your peace with your decision, even though you may not know what's up ahead. Seven of Cups oftentimes like, I don't know what the heck is in that cup. I have no clue. The cup looks beautiful, but inside of each cup is something weird. You pick a cup, they're like, pick any cup, and it's like, I pick this and it's a dragon, and you never know, what, if it's going to burn you, if it's going to burn or sting or, look presentable and not necessarily be so. I mean, maybe, or even if it's a person, like the option that you pick may be someone who is damaged, someone who is not the right fit. So either way, with this piece, you're making your peace with a decision. It's something that you're working on. You have judgment twice for consciousness of lack. You may feel like you're lacking a second chance. You may feel like you don't have any options at all. And then on top of that, with judgment, I mean this together, both. You may also feel like you don't you don't trust your decision making. You don't trust that, like, whatever it is, the path you're going on, you may feel like you have poor judgment, right? Because of just how something played out to begin with. It's like, obviously, I made a decision and it didn't turn out the way I thought it would. And then, I kept making decisions to keep going in this direction. And now I realize that I lack some sort of like, for poor judgment, kind of thing. It's like you may feel like you have poor judgment and you're making your peace with the decision that you made, even though it turned out to not even come out the way that you imagined it would be. And that is more work than you thought. You're making your peace with that. That's kind of where this is looking. Courage with the Sun and the Hanged Man. So it's almost like you have to have the courage to be optimistic and change your perspective about things. So this would be the energy, the how you're coming at stuff. You're coming at this like, you know what, I'm going to make the best of it. I'm just going to make the best of it. I have no other choice. So you could definitely, you could be dealing with a Gemini, a Leo, or a Pisces here. You could be a Pisces, Aries cusp. And we have true love. And a lot of this with the Star and the Ace of Swords, it's like I think that you're seeing the truth of your situation. You're seeing it very clearly, but a lot of the clarity that you are tapping into at this time would be more of understanding that, what was for you is for you. It won't pass you by. And that this is almost like still having hope that things will work out. That the truth is that that's all you got to hold on to. Like, you got to hold on to hope. You got to see that your situation's not lost, right? Because I did see that with judgment, that you have a second chance at something, although you may not trust your judgment because of like how things played out. But the fact of this is that you see yourself for who you are. You're being honest with yourself. Like, you're just looking at yourself going, you know what, all's not lost. I just got to pull up my bootstraps and just go with it. But I also don't need to be down about something just because it didn't turn out the way I thought it would. Right? That's never a good choice. It's like, what, you're gonna live in regret and waste your time, or are you gonna make the best of it and make it happen, make it worth your while? So with the true love aspect, I mean, and this could be in many different aspects. This could be in relationships, like I said, with lovers. You may have had options and you chose the wrong choice, or you may feel that you chose the wrong person, and then You're like, I thought that they were this beautiful chalice, and then I look inside and I see a freaking Loch Ness monster. Like, it's a rare breed of how jacked up this person was. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles. It was a lot more work than you thought it would be, and even getting closure, or ending things, or even ascending. It's like maybe your relationship as well is ascending to another level, and a level that you just aren't. You know, like, you've never probably gone this far. Say you've never been married, and you've been in tons of relationships, but it's never got like elevated to this level. It's never been that committed, then it would be different. It'd be difficult for you because it's like it requires work to be healthy and to communicate in a healthy way, and so you're making your peace with the fact that, the truth about it, so say that is a relationship. Like I said, you have to be able to see that maybe, it may be difficult to know that you don't have any options. Maybe you're used to having options. That could be one thing. Like, you're used to people just clamoring over you, and then it's like, well, there's no more options, right? And that could be that, right? And then this could be also interchangeable. So Aries, this could be your person. But if it's not a relationship and it's work, then it's like the job requires a lot more work than you thought, and you're not getting as much money as you thought you would. Or maybe you stuck with something, and you realize that you should have put your eggs in many different baskets. And so there's a lot of this going on. And so the true love is just realizing, just being honest with yourself, that there's always hope, right? Nothing is ever set in stone, really. The courage, to just be optimistic, see it differently. Just look at it differently. Look at it like, you know what? It's a learning experience. I'm getting something out of this. This is a lesson, and be optimistic about it. Allow that to be, if you change your perspective, it will show you the lesson. Like, you'll see it off the top. If you take yourself out of this situation and just be like, well, what can I learn out of it? Learn from this. What can I learn from dealing with this person? What can I learn from dealing with this situation, or this job, or this being in this place? You'll see things will be illuminated to you. Okay, so you could be dealing with let's see, we have Leo, Aquarius, Gemini, and Pisces here, but you could be dealing with an Aries, Pisces cusp. You could be a Pisces, Aries cusp. These signs could be in your chart, or they could just be energy. It doesn't have to be people you're dealing with. But you may feel like either you lack options, or that you lack judgment. You may realize that there's some things you need to face about yourself that need to heal, right? Especially when it comes to a relationship, because it looks like this relationship is either elevating to a higher level of commitment, or it may be ending, because there's just there's a lot going on. There's a confusion. There's a lot to work on. That could be that too. But like I said, nothing's really set in stone, and that's something that you need to you need to know that, life is all about growing, progressing, elevating. And so this is what they're calling attention to. So like I said, this is general, may not even reach so many Aries. It may just be like 2 Aries out there that's like, yeah, I am going through something like that. But because it seems kind of like all over the place, yet specific. But either way, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.